When every cop in the city knows you, I'm just gonna say, if every cop in the city knows you, you probably don't need to be with the general public. Is all I'm gonna say. Oh, I was doing
on
a sound
July
test.
10th, 2023. A Portage County Sheriff's deputy was conducting laser speed enforcement in Whiting, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin? Bro, every single one of these videos I do is in Wisconsin. This is so... Why do y'all do this in Wisconsin, man? Be normal.
Sheriff's deputy was conducting laser speed enforcement in Whiting, Wisconsin. He eventually observed a white vehicle approaching at 40 miles per hour in a 25-mile-an-hour zone. The deputy also noticed the vehicle had an expired registration, a defective passenger side brake lamp, and a significantly cracked windshield. Due to these reasons, a traffic stop was initiated, and the driver was soon identified as a 33-year-old female named Nicole.
Nicole, our main character. Ooh, he's got that. Ooh, he's in that.
Hey there.
Boy's whipping.
Portage County Sheriff's Office. I'm stopping for a number of things.
Is that Starbucks?
First off, the whole reason you even caught my attention was you were speeding on McDowell.
Is he nervous?
First off, the whole reason you even caught my attention was you were speeding.
This dude is nervous.
It's a 25 zone.
This is fine shit in Wisconsin.
Do you know that it's a 25 zone?
I didn't. I barely took that.
Okay. Gotcha. And then I believe your registration's expired as well. I think it expired like in June, I believe. At least the sticker did anyway. Your windshield's cracked up. Do you know your passenger side brake lights burnt out? Okay. That one probably a little bit more bigger.
Shawty's in the beater, bro.
Obviously. Okay. With as far as the windshield.
Windshield bad.
Oh. What's with the spare tire?
The deer.
That's from the deer as well? Okay. How long have you been rocking that?
A while.
A while. Okay.
A while on the spare?
Did you get your driver's license and proof of insurance for the vehicle?
Can we get her a GoFundMe?
It's Nicole. I am the registered owner.
Okay. Do you have insurance at all?
Not as a free.
Okay. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff going on. Is there any reason why, like...
Well, if you know me, I'm sure you do. Well,
yeah,
I'm sure you do.
I don't get a chance to catch up.
Sure.
I really don't. And every time a cop sees me, they pull me over and I get more tickets, and I am a mother, and I take my...
Depending on what she's done in the past, I do feel like she's being trapped a little, if that's the case.
You're getting buried is what I'm hearing.
That's very American to be getting buried in debt.
Like, purely
not being able to catch up.
I don't want to sound disrespectful, Nicole, so please don't take it that way. Like, obviously, everybody at our office has probably seen the videos, right? Like, it's people in other countries have seen it.
You know why? Lazy, and you don't want to pull over.
This woman? I've seen this video.
Who has a suspended driver's license?
Just out of curiosity, is there any reason why you're being so decent today?
Because I'm usually not like that, but if people want to follow me from...
He's like, why are you being nice to me? I've seen your video. You're not a nice woman.
Going to get milk in the middle of the morning, like when it's New Year's. I feel like he had better fish to fry than just me.
Okay, so normally you're not upset like that, but those days.
To me, I'll be respectful.
He's like talking to a celebrity.
Running around in circles for people because I know
To
so
him.
many people. You guys are gonna be chasing motherfucking tails.
But Nicole, if somebody,
Okay. So the reason we're the way we are right now is because
She was definitely on something in that video, now she's
I can
not.
appreciate that. I operate on the same exact standards. I noticed when I came up, you didn't have your seatbelt on. Were you wearing your seatbelt during? Okay. So obviously, like you said yourself, Nicole, you got a lot going on. Are you still suspended?
Yes.
Okay.
Dang, they're about to hit her with everything.
Because you're acting the way you're acting, and I
maybe
really
not.
do appreciate that, because I really didn't want to have a fight when I come up here. That's not why I come to work. I don't want to come to work and have a fight with
Dude,
people.
this dude is in such a sissy stance. Not to be like, be a man. But like, this dude is...
Sure. I am going to write you a couple
Look at him.
citations, but I'll tell you what. We'll write some of the ones that are a little less meaningful.
Excuse me.
Like the seatbelt, right? That's $10. I can't just look the other way on like a bunch of stuff. Obviously, I think you can appreciate that. So I will do some looking. I will try and...
I could definitely knock this cop over and run away. I think my 3-year-old son would be able to knock this cop over and run away.
How does that sound? Okay. Thank you. Do you have like an ID card or anything? Just something with an...
I don't.
Okay. What's a current address for you? I'm assuming there's no...
Holy train.
Okay. Gotcha. Well, you've been through this before. Obviously, you'll get that spiel once we're coming to the end.
I just got to be able to pick my grandparents up from
I guess this would
I
be
completely understand that.
how every cop in the town would know you.
At
Bro,
least
this
you're,
train.
you know, someone's
Can we do
thinking
something about this train? I can't even talk.
When you went by, you had a passenger. I'm assuming you dropped him off on McDill there. Okay, gotcha. I was confused because all of a sudden I came around the corner and I'm like, where'd the car go?
This dude's posture is
Gotcha.
awful.
Just a friend of yours, or? Yeah. Okay, gotcha. All right, I'll be right back. You just stay in the car for a minute.
I don't want to sit here and keep blaming the cop, but dang, buddy.
Okay, Nicole. It is hot. Walk over there, just
I can't hear anything in this video.
Yeah, if you could, please. We'll just go on the sidewalk here. Again, I just don't feel like having a watch in my back the whole time, you know what I mean? So, the exact thing I said, I gave you a bunch of breaks, okay? So much so that, like, I'm actually a little bit afraid my supervisor might jump my shit.
I hope not.
So, here's my circumstance. So, I'm out here, the entire reason I'm even working today, I'm on a grant paid for by the Department of Transportation looking for speeders. You were speeding, right? On top of that, that area over there that you were in, the sheriff has gotten emails about, and he has specifically said, go out there and patrol in that area. I didn't write you a warrant, or I didn't write you a citation for the speed. That's something that I'm afraid I might actually get yelled at for, and I'm really hoping I don't. That being said, I appreciate how cool you've been with me because, again, I've seen the videos. I don't want that.
Yeah.
This dude is...
It sucks. It's not fun. It's not fun for
It's just
anybody.
me. I feel like I'm attacked.
Pussy.
By a certain
I don't even know if I can say that word,
it
but
wasn't-
bro.
it was never
And
right.
to be completely honest with you, I didn't even know it was you. When you
This
went
dude's
by.
wife
The whole reason your car even
is
caught
in
my
that
attention
hotel room
was
right
because
now,
of the
and he's
speed.
in the corner
I don't know
chair.
if you saw the little laser I had up. That's the whole reason I even looked at you.
Yeah, I'm not mad at you.
So I'm just letting you know though. So
Like, not to sit here and, like,
there's a couple things like
talk
I
down
do
on
get
the
this
cool
circumstance.
cops, but,
Once
like,
people
this
get in
dude
this
is, like,
cycle of ticket after ticket
sure.
after ticket.
a
It's very hard to
pussy,
get out
bro.
of it. I do feel for that. That's why I didn't like completely write every ticket that I could. I'm trying to think where I was going with this. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But either way, has anyone explained to you like you're a vocal? You understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. A little bit bigger deal.
Yep, and I'm trying to get an occupational. I just saw the judge the other day,
Okay.
and I just need to go pay $64 to reinstate, and I can have my occupation.
Good. Okay.
What is...
Well, that's-
Bro, there's
that's
so
good to
much
hear.
wind. Every time I go to talk, there's just
But that
another
being
really
said,
loud noise
so
in the
The
video.
whole reason that you caught my attention is speed, right?
Right.
So there's one more thing that is completely within your control
For sure.
that you could do to avoid me, right?
Right.
The seatbelt. Is there a reason you don't wear your seatbelt? I see you have tons of no seatbelt
Yeah,
tickets. Why?
I just don't do it. Whenever my son is with me, I make sure he does, but
Okay.
I don't know.
That.
I don't know.
Sure.
I don't really get the whole not wearing your
seat.
seatbelt
Like,
thing, because,
I
like...
feel too constrained. Like, I have really bad and I don't know. It's
Bro,
just
my
something
anxiety is
Okay.
unbelievably
Well,
bad. I have
Obviously,
multiple
can't
panic
force you to
attacks
put it on, right?
a week, sometimes a
but
day.
That's just another thing.
And
Throw it on.
I would never not wear my
Probably
seatbelt.
Like you don't have
I know
a
everyone's
license.
anxiety is different,
Put
but
a
bro,
license plate on. That's just another reason to get stopped.
I don't know.
The windshield. I
I've
know
never
you said
heard
you
of people
were-
not
I
wearing
give
their
you a
seatbelt
pass
because of
on that one,
anxiety.
right? The brake light. You didn't realize that. I give you a pass on that one. Get that taken care of. If you're out here driving, that's one thing. I don't want you to get rear-ended.
I remember, I'm gonna pause for a second. I got pulled over once. It was my first time ever getting pulled over. Super dickhead cop. He was a sheriff, I think, and going into a small town, I didn't know the speed limit. And he gave me a ticket my first time ever getting pulled over, but my girlfriend was in the back seat with our toddler, and she was sitting back there with him, and she didn't have her seatbelt on, and she got hit with the ticket for it. And I remember I just wanted to take her out the car and body slam her, because what do you mean you're not wearing your seatbelt? Why do people... My dad doesn't wear his seatbelt, and I know he doesn't. Like, why do people not wear their seatbelts? I genuinely don't get it. It's not even that uncomfortable. Wear your seatbelt.
somebody to get hurt.
God,
So
that makes me
dovetail
mad.
with
It's
that,
so
has
simple.
anybody ever explained
And
to
it's
you,
expensive.
Like obviously, it's no dispute that you know you don't have a driver's license, right? That you're revoked. Has anyone explained like what happens if you get in a crash and somebody gets hurt? Has anyone ever?
I'm sure I'm 100% to blame.
Yeah.
but-
So has anyone actually taken the time to explain that to you? Okay. Well, I'm going to take the time to explain it to you because I feel like it's important
W?
that people know, and it's a
Right.
big risk that if you continue to take it, I at least want you to know that you're taking this risk.
For sure.
So if you're involved in a crash, say you merge out of this traffic lane after we're
And
done
that is
here.
what cops are supposed to do. Thank you. They're supposed to teach you about safety concerns and
Yeah.
things like that.
Well, I want people to know the risk that they take, right? 'Cause
W
up
interaction?
To this point, it's been a bunch of tickets, right?
Right.
Low-level ticket type stuff. It's a lot of money, but like nothing that'll land you in jail. So let's say,
Bro, these little
when I
tickets
leave
really
from
add up.
Evansville, Don't leave. Call for
I've gotten
Valentine,
2
right?
speeding
I'm
tickets, and they
gonna
were
go
both
right
like
back.
$500 each.
So stay here until I'm gone. What you do after that is up to you. You
I don't gotta like that. I'm not a trapper. I'm not trapper of the century.
Let's say as you're merging out
Yeah.
into traffic, you
Makes me
pull
so
up in front
mad.
of somebody and they run into you and they get seriously injured, or God forbid, they die.
Right.
You know you're revoked. That's now a criminal violation. It's actually a felony. Simply because you're not even supposed to be operating on the road. You were involved in a crash. Somebody did it. I want you to know that because I think that's important for people to know. I'm going to leave it at that because there's nothing more to explain. It's that simple. I'll get to your paper.
I think I have qualms with that, but
a bunch of warnings. There's some
maybe that's a
that I
topic for a
probably
different day.
completely forgot. Well, I didn't even notice the front license plate till now, but I just couldn't remember all the stuff he had going on. There's no follow-up or anything for any of this stuff, so as far as I'm concerned, you can throw this in the garbage, right?
Thank you.
Warning for the speed. Just make sure you're watching that. That is like a $175 fine, so these things just stack up. You know that.
I don't want protection. I don't want Norton protection.
Obviously, the cracked windshield, while we're on the error of explaining things and why it exists, a lot of people think it's because it blocks your vision. That is not the case.
No.
The case, do you know the case?
No.
Oh, so the case is that windshield actually has a lot to do with the structural integrity of the roof of your car. Because obviously those two little white beams probably don't do a whole lot, right?
Right.
So if you roll your car, again, God forbid, something happens, you roll your car and it lands on the hood, all those cracks are now a weak point, and that roof is going to crash in and seriously injure you or your occupant.
I didn't even know that. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even know that.
That'll explain things.
I have learned something today.
So, okay. So that's the
What a
main
W
reason.
video. I don't think I've
That's
watched a
the
W video yet.
The vision thing is a valid point.
This cop
That's
is still
the-
a.
registration. It
you
hasn't
know,
been
but
expired
it's-
for a very long time, just since June of this year.
Hey,
Get that taken care of.
I guess he is a good one.
In your control, right? They don't care if you have a valid license or not to register your car. So
Right.
register your car.
For sure.
The stop lamp, we already talked about that on the passenger side. And then that
This was a
spare
very
tire.
misleading
As
video
soon as you
title.
can,
This
get
is a
that
very,
spare
like,
tire
lighthearted
off of
video.
there. Those things are not meant to be driving for extensive distances or anything like that. You live, I'm assuming you're taking. Yeah, so 55 with those damn things, not safe. I mean, really, for an extended period of time, especially over the interstate, really not a good thing. It's for short distances to link you somewhere to get you an actual tire, right? Just get that thing. Okay. I can't really look the other way with the driving without a driver's license. I know I would get my ass in a jam from my supervisor. Okay. It is your fourth offense. These forfeiture ones, they stack. This one is number 4 for you. After this, they are all this fine amount. I wish they were not this much, but they are this much. I can't control that, obviously. 3 points on your driver's license, not a mandatory court date or anything like that. Branch number 2, I'm assuming I don't need to explain this stuff down here. You're well aware of that. Okay.
Yeah, shawty cannot afford this.
What's the next one here?
Somebody save her.
Throw your seatbelt on.
Who's saving her?
That is not, I give 0 breaks on that no matter what. Just like the crashes, that seatbelt is going to save. I mean, I know you said that you having stuff like that, but it is going to save your life. I've seen it. Okay. And no points on your driver's license for that. The last one
Why'd you
is
take
just
her
for
hair
the
down?
insurance.
This looks so.
And
There's so much wind.
You're gonna appreciate this, I hope. I did
I'm
not
very
write you for
knowledgeable
no
in the long hair and the wind.
$200 for us. Yep. I wrote you for no proof.
Okay,
$10.
thank you.
Okay. So that's. I'll be honest. A lot of this has to do with exactly how you've been with me, and
For sure.
it is a breath of fresh air. I cannot tell you. It was a huge breath of fresh
They'll
air.
be jealous of you at the sheriff's
Yes,
department.
right. Okay. So, do you have any questions for me, Nicole?
Is she flexing that?
Thank you so much
Thank you for being an officer and not just caring about trying to get somebody in trouble and actually teaching them.
That's what I'm on.
Are they in the middle of a hurricane? What is going on?
But you don't see it very often.
Well, I appreciate you.
Sure.
If you don't have any questions, I'm going to take off. You know the rule. Don't leave. Get a valid driver. I'm going the other way. Please wait for my car to be out of your sight. Okay. Thank
I can't forget Grammy though.
you. Okay, I hear you. I do hear you. Yep.
Please tell me she doesn't pull off first. No, I don't think she does.
As a result, Nicole received written warnings for speeding, 40 and a 25, cracked windshield, expired registration, improper sized tires, defective brake light, and traffic citations for vehicle operator failure to wear a seatbelt, operating a vehicle without proof of insurance, and operating while revoked. These citations
He kinda
total over
hooked her up.
$400. She is now
That's not
reached
even that
a grand
bad.
total of 30 citations since 2007
That's bad.
just for driving without a license, which is approximately
Dang.
over $5,000 in fines.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Why do you have a hatchet in your door?
I can have whatever the I want in my door. I can have a gun in my door.
Okay, thanks. That's all I wanted to hear. Keep it up.
That is true.
And I'm gonna write you for obstructing for not giving me your ID.
Please do.
Also, I'm giving you a citation for not having your passenger failing to wear his seatbelt.
Babe,
Oh,
Head over to codebluecam.com.
I'm absolutely not buying the
check-
Code Blue Cam merch. And I promise you, what? Okay. I'm gonna be honest, this cop really hooked her up and was actually really nice to her. He's still kind of a pussy and he is a cop, so but hey, he wasn't that bad of one.